Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Now the duration of each cycle that we see for cryptos tends to be longer than the previous. So the cycle previous to 2017-2018 was shorter and 2017-18 bull run was longer. So I do believe that this bull run will probably be longer than the previous bull run and may even go well into 2022 or 2023. Now such setbacks that we see in Bitcoin's price and in the overall crypto community is very, very normal and actually healthy. If we don't see such corrections, we don't have a position to move to the upside. We just see monumental crashes because of the speculation, and then people have less trust in actually seeing it go to the upside. Seeing corrections like 30 to 40 to 50% is very normal in the crypto world. It just is the nature of the markets, and that sort of correction is, whether we're in a bull market or bear market, is sort of a stimulus for it to go back to the upside. Now with cryptos, I personally invest for the long term. I don't invest just for one bull run. I do take profits as I go along. However, majority of my holdings I am willing to hold for the long run, because the minute you start selling, you panic selling just results in you losing a lot of your money, and then you see a market upturn and then you FOMO in and buy in at the top, which is the worst thing you can do in terms of an investment strategy when it comes to cryptos. Dollar cost averaging is good for that, because every time you buy, you're buying in at different prices so that it averages out. So despite all this, there has been bullish sentiment. This tweet by Remy gives a clear example of what I mean by this. The exponential trend that started in March 2020, so right after the crash we saw post the pandemic, is still at play. If the crypto market were to trade sideways for the next 6 to 7 weeks, we'd also be at the bottom of the trend right before EIP 1559, but it could also bounce hard from here. So in case you guys don't know, EIP 1559 can be huge fundamentally for Ethereum. It basically is a revolutionary overhaul to basically change up the fact that they have those high fees. So the Ethereum improvement proposal, EIP 1559, is basically trying to fix the different issues with the Ethereum user experience. So with particular regard to the very high fees, as we all know, especially when we're even like transferring coins from one wallet to the other and we need Ethereum gas fees. So traditionally, a user sends a gas fee to a miner for a transaction to be included in the block. That gas fee gets sent to a network as a sort of burn base fee with an optional tip paid to miners. So there's a lot of fundamental news that is going to really help push this bull market to the upward trajectory. If this bull market is, as we expect, to be longer than the previous cycle bull market that we saw in 2017-2018, if it is to last longer, then these fundamentals can still help the market go back to the upside. Many of these fundamentals include things like Ethereum's EIP 1559, and this basically is the Ethereum upcoming EIP 1559 basically could cause the Ethereum price to rocket. And this is because the proposal will increase the scarcity of Ethereum Ether tokens, which could lead to a higher price point because lower supply. And this is also supposed to help the selection of gas fees a lot easier, because right now it's kind of difficult. People are always looking at different times. What's the lower gas fee? What's faster? What's slower? I don't know if you guys have transferred between MetaMasks or from different exchanges, then you've seen that gas fees can really vary. So this is supposed to take out the guesswork of Ethereum network transaction fees. Currently, fees on the Ethereum network are so inconsistent that users on the network rely on sites like ETH gas station to help them determine what their transactions fee will be at a given time. I mean, even I'm looking at when is the lower transaction fee. So this could be one of the fundamental pieces missing from Ethereum that could really help its price rally. So the Polkadot parachain rollout will also be a key component that can help drive the bull market further. It basically, in case you guys don't know what parachain is, Polkadot's parachain model was basically designed with the belief that the internet of the future will have many different types of blockchains working together. And that's basically because the current version of internet, obviously we have it catering to different needs. So what we need the blockchains to do is also to have it cater to different needs. So it needs to be providing a variety of services, for example, for gaming, for streaming, for like it says, identity management, one for finance. So different blockchains will be required for these different purposes. And this will help Polkadot with its scalability on a layer 1 solution rather than being on a layer 2 solution. So this is more decentralized and efficient. So this basically allows transactions to be spread out and be sort of specialized on layer 1 blockchains. These parachains will also make it more interoperable because Polkadot will have sort of that sovereignty, that sort of control over their own layer 1 blockchain. So they'll basically be able to like sort of cross communicate with different parachains and with other sort of networks. And this parachain rollout will be a key piece of fundamental news also to drive the crypto market. Now that the adoption in crypto world is a lot higher, even though we saw a massive sell-off, we're still seeing that people are really seeing the use case in cryptocurrencies. People are accepting them. These fundamental changes can really help change the way we view the entire digital asset world. And we also have the fundamental news for Cardano, where we have the Goguen era, which is the part where they are basically establishing smart contracts. And this will really help scale Cardano with the adoptability and interoperability in the world, because it adds functionality in the form of smart contracts. So this will basically increase the usefulness of Cardano. They're going to be adding a multi-currency ledger. There's many different components to the Goguen era, which is fundamental to Cardano's success, particularly when it comes to also their price, but also in terms of their usability. So those are some of the reasons I believe the crypto market will potentially bounce back. Whether it's in this bull run or the next, people can see the use case behind it. Yes, we've seen some of this news, and I think we've also seen a lot of speculation on conspiracies on market manipulation, whales dumping and buying the dips, and many retail investors getting burnt from that. So my approach, at least for myself when it comes to cryptos, again, this is not financial advice. You've got to do what's right for you. You've got to do your own research. But for me, I personally I've taken some profits earlier on and when we saw the top, but I am holding on for the long run because I'm not afraid to ride out these dips, even if it means it's for a few years. So I hope you guys found this video useful in terms of some of the bullish news that will be happening for the fundamental changes in the crypto world that we will see hopefully in this bull run that hopefully does last longer than the previous one. So if this video was useful for you guys, please hit that like button below. It will help my video get pushed out and more people get to see it. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification for this time-sensitive information so that you get notified when I release a video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye!